Surprise, surprise, Starfield is now officially out and modders have been changing whatever they can.
Hey, look at that.
We'll have more zany mods coverage in the future. Some of you out there are pretty wild and I see you. But for now, we want to focus on some quality of life mods that may make your time traversing the galaxy a little more frictionless. Is there friction in space? No idea. I was an English major. Keep in mind we'll be covering free mods for right now, and nothing like crazy graphical overhauls, just things to make playing the game a bit smoother or more tailored to personal taste.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
Like Sky UI before it in Skyrim, we now have Star UI. It shrinks down a lot of the cells to make the inventory UI closer to a spreadsheet, which is really handy since cross-referencing your inventory will take up a lot of your time in-game. You can also click the tops of the category columns to sort your items by that particular metric. My current favorite is the value to mass ratio. It lets you know what something is worth compared to what it weighs. Very nice if you're tired of being both encumbered and poor. If you want to get really nerdy with it, you can also configure the INI file with all sorts of different options, including which categories appear for which type of item, changing the font for better readability, making sure you don't transfer or sell weapons or items you favorited, controlling how far the menu travels when scrolling the mouse, and all sorts of other fun stuff. With all the time you spend in menus, it can be worth it to spend some more time finagling things to get them just how you want. Starfield's UI and notifications can be a bit cluttered sometimes. If you prefer your space travel with a few less distractions, Better HUD gives you several options to clear some things out of the way. You can keep it simple and just move XP and location pop-ups to the bottom of the screen, or you can even remove enemy health bars, levels, and hit markers. Shout out to all my immersive simps out there. One missing option in Starfield's display settings that players immediately noticed was an FOV slider, or field of view. In the base game, you're locked to a relatively narrow screen space, especially as far as PC players are concerned. Thankfully, this is an easy fix, and doesn't even require a mod, just a quick tweak to an INI file. Most mods will install their own Starfield custom INI, but if you don't happen to have one, all you need is to copy and paste these values into a text document titled Starfield Custom, and save it in the document/mygame/Starfield directory. After pasting in the FOV changes, save the file, launch Starfield, and you should have a whole new perspective, so to speak. And a bonus, it works in first and third person. Undelayed menus does exactly what it sounds like. It forgoes or speeds up the pre-made menu transitions and gets you in and out much faster. While the tactile nature of Starfield's menus are really cool, sometimes you just want to switch out a weapon or use an item really quick, and this mod just makes that a little easier. It also shortens the time you have to hold a button to activate something or back out of menus, so that's nice.
Is there anything new showing up?
Next are two mods that help with readability. The first one is Dark Mode for terminals, which normally, outside of Bandai Namco splash screens and some stars, are the brightest objects in existence. Dark Mode just tones down the colors and makes it not quite as retina-searing. The next is a bit like it, Easy Read crafting stations. These can be downloaded individually for each kind of bench, but they all change the text to something more neutral. Having spent dozens of hours capturing and writing crafting guides already, this would have been really handy a week ago. And that's all we have for right now. Considering how quickly things are moving, this video is probably already outdated. Let us know in the comments below what kind of Starfield mod coverage you'd like to see in the future, and while you're here, check out our awesome video on Starfield tips and tricks. For everything else gaming, you're already in the right place. IGN.